Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of Acts Ministry, Acts Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits. Some of this content may be adult in nature, so please use discretion while watching with your children. Also, keep the stick handy, so if they start to misbehave and distract you from what we're talking about today, smack them with the stick. Just kidding. Don't do that.
That would really hurt.
But seriously, use discretion. Good morning! Coming to you live from Acts Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay with your hosts, Matt and Steve.
I'm not Jay, but
I know you're not Jay.
I can't feel
but
his
you're
shoes.
here, and I thank you for that.
Yeah, I can't feel his shoes.
Today we continue to talk about more Easter tradition. You have closed the door. Who I was before.
And I see for the first time all I'm meant to be. And I feel.
All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Steve. Usually Matt and Jay. It's going to be Steve sitting in for Jay today and tomorrow. Tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm so lucky.
You are so lucky. I mean, I just have to say, you're sitting across from me, so.
Yeah.
Have I told you how humble I am?
Yes, that sounded really humble.
If there's, like Dr. Pauly always says, if there's one thing I'm most proud of, it's my humility.
Really?
Which is super funny because that's not a humble statement at all. I think that's why it's funny.
That's why it's funny. It really is.
Because it's not humility, it's arrogance. Oh, so funny. So far today, the internet's doing okay.
Good.
Yesterday was an ordeal.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago when I was here. It was an ordeal.
Yes.
But it was more of an ordeal yesterday?
Yes. Yesterday was not a fun day, internet-wise. We had the internet guy come in. And I will have to say that our internet service provider, their customer service was outstanding, just on all levels. The technician came, outstanding.
Well,
He even
5 stars.
He even gave us extra cable to be able to move our router in here and set it up so that all we have to do is screw it in. We can move our router in here, plug it into the backup deal, be closer to it. I mean, the guy was awesome. Yeah. His name was Mike. I tried to get him to be on one of the shows, but he's like, no, I better not.
Yeah, that might put a cringe in some things.
Well, no. A lot of people are intimidated a little bit by this when they come in and they see the whole ordeal that we have here. The whole setup, it can be intimidating because, not a lot of people have sat behind a camera on a Facebook Live and YouTube Live program for a media company before.
You should try it.
Do you remember your first time?
Yes.
You were pretty nervous.
Yes, I was.
And you know what? I gotta try something.
Oh, I know you're.
I'm really sorry, Steve.
You're gonna do it. I know you are.
I have to. It's just it's gotta be done.
It's in you, and you've had a long night.
I've had a long night. I'm super tired.
So here comes the super tired Matt version.
All right. So there's that. Now it is like a tan color instead of bright yellow. Let's see.
I still see bright yellow.
If I can't, give it a second. And then let's see if I can do one more. Ready? Let's try this.
Okay.
There you go. How's that?
I don't know yet.
I've got the power.
Yes, you do.
Wow.
Black.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again.
Let me see if I can change it.
The reason I said here we go again is at church.
I did that at church. You were wearing a bright yellow shirt.
It was this one.
It was
I think.
no, it was not. It was actually a bright green shirt.
Yes,
Even
it
more,
was.
that's yellow. That is fluorescent yellow. And I just changed the color of it to black. So it looks like you're kind of encased in light, which is
Yeah.
awesome. Once we get a green screen up here, we'll be able to have like an entire, we'll be able to play like videos on this whole
Yeah.
wall right here.
You know, Jay we were thinking about a beach.
Well, no, I'm not going to do a beach. What I'm going to do is, I think one of us is going to meander around the city with the camera on our dash, just slow, like a slow drive to work, and play that on the wall.
Whoa, that is so cool. We're
Yeah.
going to have a nice morning drive. It
That's
could be
an idea.
snowing like crazy outside.
Sorry, everybody. Let me get on my Facebook so we can get to chatting. I'm sure quite a few people have already.
Yes, Susan.
So
Burrows.
it is April 1st. I do not play April Fool's jokes. I have never
don't.
been good at April Fools.
I think
period.
it's been a long, long time, but I think I played a April Fool's joke on somebody, and they played one on me.
You actually played an April Fool's joke on somebody?
Yeah, but that was like, I think 7th grade or something like that. So I
That was a
can't
long time ago, huh?
Yes, and so then somebody played one on me, and I don't remember. Like I said, I was in my younger days. Becky, good morning, and Susan Burrows,
Okay, so
Velma Violet, good morning.
sorry, I just saw somebody said I'm speechless, and they showed a $1 million winning like scratchers ticket.
Yep.
Said I'm speechless. It's an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
Those are like the cruelest gifts you can give somebody, is like where they think it's a scratchers and you supposedly win like $10 million. And then you have to read the back and it's all fake. That's really, really bad to do to people.
That's, you know what, that's heartbreaking actually.
Yeah, it is.
Because then your whole day is just completely shot.
Mm-hmm.
If it's at the beginning of the day,
If you think you want it, you immediately start making plans with what I'm going to pay off, how I'm going to live easier, and then you read it and find out that was just it was a joke.
you know what's really bad is
Cruel
when
and unusual, folks.
it's when you actually call your boss and say, I quit. Especially if it's a $20 an hour job you've been at for, 15 years, 20 years. Hey, boss, I quit. I won the scratchers.
Here we are.
So, that
I
would really
need to pull this up here. Sorry. Good morning, Becky Green. Good morning, Susan Burrows. Good morning, Velma Violet.
Violet.
It's good to see you. I need to find a way to
It's always good to see
share this.
our
post.
favorite fans and our so-called friends. No.
One person reached so far. Woohoo! Boy, man, slow it down, folks. Becky, thank you for sharing. It looks like she shared our video as well. And you guys do the same. It helps us out quite a bit whenever you like and share these videos to your story, to your timeline, to somebody else's timeline that you think will be affected by it.
You never know who's going to have a down day, and you could just see any of our shows and be lifted up big time.
Right. We will have, I think we have Susan Abar coming on here in a little bit
Yeah. Oh,
with Dana.
all right. And maybe Dawn.
And maybe Dawn. Yeah, we missed Dawn. We're glad that
Dawn, I'm glad she's
back.
back. She really helps make that show sparkle.
And
She
I
really,
think after their show, Dana is going to have either we're going to play videos of stuff that she's prepared as a woman's Bible study type of deal, or she's going to do it live. So
wow.
we're gonna talk about that. I talked to Lynn Morris yesterday and his co-host. They're going to be starting a show. I'm wanting to say Wednesdays. I think it's Wednesdays. Following the Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster. It'll be The Changing Times with Lynn Morris and his co-host, Dawn. I've got it written down in there. Dawn. We'll just say Dawn.
Yeah, Don's good.
And they're going to have they're talking about having a state trooper on here with them next Wednesday and talk about maybe not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. I don't know when. It'll be soon. Talking about human trafficking and what they're doing and how it's looking out there. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited about all the new up and coming stuff that we're going to be doing.
And then my show, I haven't announced it on Facebook yet, but I might as well say
It'll be on
else.
Wednesdays. Oh, yeah, it'll be on Wednesdays during the morning drive.
Right.
It'll be
The Silver Lining
edition of the morning drive. And that's until we get everything perfected. You get done with your hip replacement, all that stuff, and you can do on the same day every week. You don't have to worry about having to get up, go through pain. If you're in pain, you don't have to worry about it. You can just say, hey, I'm not going to be there today. We'll do a video call.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We can set up a video call with you and other people, and we can host it from here.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Hopefully
anyway.
next time we'll see more than just your living room window.
Yes. That was interesting.
That was interesting.
That was a Saturday morning, wasn't it? Saturday morning staff call. Mm-hmm. Yes, and for some reason I hit something and reversed it, and people, they had to look at my window. Cody got a little distracted. You know, he's like, I'm a little distracted. I'm looking out the window.
I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know, really, I don't know what happened. It was a touch of a button and on accident.
Where at? What now?
You know, when we were...
Oh, yeah. I need to show you how to flip that. We need to get you set up on one so I can show you how to flip it.
Yeah,
other
so,
direction.
yeah, we don't
Because
want to be
usually
looking out the window.
on mine, I just swipe my finger up and it switches from front to back.
Oh, man, I can't do that, but I do know how to switch it, but for some reason, I don't know, I might have hit the button on accident.
Stacy Wedeking, good morning. We're glad to see you guys here today. Okay, so.
By the way, Daryl's hair looks really nice there, Stacy.
To the deal at hand here, we're going to start talking about, and here in a couple minutes, we're going to play a commercial. But I need to find out. Let me see here.
Did she get permission to sing Jolene?
I need to find the history. I need to move this over here somehow.
That's funny. That's a great commercial.
So,
I've never heard of a nurse practitioner sing like that, but that's cool.
oh yeah, the Jolene song.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out what my. Let's see, 11.
Good morning, Pam Whiting.
Good morning, Pam. It's good to see you.
Thanks for the compliment for Tawana, Pam. She really thanks you for that.
11 weird Easter traditions.
You're welcome, Stacy.
The world's 11 craziest Easter traditions. That's what we were on yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And the internet kept messing up. The actual Easter bunny showed up and brought me my coffee. I thought it was an intern. No, it was the giant Easter bunny.
Oh, the comedic Easter bunny.
Yeah. So,
He
you know what? You should start wearing green shirts all the time so I can try to add different things to it.
Yeah, I do have a few.
I think that'll be great. I wonder. I better not mess with that.
I could be wearing tomorrow. I could be wearing the Northwest Church.
Stacy, we are doing well. Today we're going to talk about yesterday rather. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained this morning.
I'm not going to comment.
Whip cracking in the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Okay, you weren't watching yesterday, were you? You were at the doctor's.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about this yesterday, but I'm going to go over it again real quick. Okay, so if you're a woman and you find yourself In the Czech Republic or Slovakia on Easter Monday, that would be the Sunday after, I guess, or the Monday after Easter
is
Sunday.
This Monday or something? Thursday, the day before Good Friday. It's called Thursday, Monday or something. It's really weird. It's called Monday.
I have no idea. Anyways, we'll say Monday just for the sake of saying it. It's fun. It is perhaps the best to stay indoors if you're a woman in Slovakia or Czech Republic on Easter. Local men and boys roam the streets with gaily decorated willow switches. Now, when I see switches, I have flashbacks of when I misbehaved as a kid.
Yep.
We were told to go pick a switch. And actually, willow switches were the worst.
Yes.
They get a lot of good whip to them. Anyways, so they're gaily decorated, and they usually are adorned with ribbons. And they're out looking for girls to lightly, and that's in quotation marks here, lightly whip. The whipping is not intended to be painful, but instead is meant to encourage good health and beauty. Of course, you may feel otherwise. Now,
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure, being the Czech Republic or Slovakia, a gentle whipping from them is probably a pretty heavy-duty whipping from, like, let's say our parents. So, if you're in Czech Republic or Slovakia, by all means, participate. It sounds like something that would be really fun and interesting to do. Just run around with cool decorated willow switches and smacking people.
I wonder what that would look like if we were kids and your dad came up. Or
That
mom.
sounds like something. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, like, with your switch all decorated, like, is this supposed to be a punishment, or are you trying to say something?
Right. And then we talked about number 2, the butter lambs of Russia.
Butter lambs of Russia.
Who doesn't like butter?
Right.
And lamb meat is delicious.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you may not like it, but I think it's not bad.
That was bad.
I know. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Just kidding.
I got it.
Get it?
Kid is
Kidding.
yeah.
I've been telling these dad jokes all night long. My trainees, both of them, just spent the whole night shaking their heads because
I felt so sorry for you guys.
it was awesome. I'm just
For
saying.
who?
I thought they were hilarious. One guy, he didn't really get many of them, but in his defense, he's not a dad.
Okay, so it kind of went. Shoo.
Yeah. Plus, he's got more to focus on. It's his second day in training. So, anyways, the butter lambs of Russia. I'm all over the place today.
Yes, you are.
In Russia, the Easter meal is accompanied by a knob. That's K-N-O-B. A knob. I guess that I don't know what size the knob is, but it's a knob of butter fashioned into the shape of a lamb. And it dates back to ancient times when it was considered a lucky omen to meet a lamb. M-E-E-T, not M-E-A-T.
Okay.
But it was considered a lucky omen to meet a lamb back in the ancient times. Lambs probably weren't as abundant
No.
as they are today. Why a lamb, you ask? Well, that's because you can be certain it's not Satan in disguise. Old Beelzebub can take on the form of all animals except for the lamb because of its religious symbolism. Now, that's how they believe.
Interesting.
In Russia, in Mother Russia, we carve lambs out of butter. So, there's that. We talked about that. Now, we were going to start on the Easter Bilby from Australia. I about said Australia. Morning, Larry Milton.
Good morning, Larry Milton.
Hey, and the top of the morning to you. Today we're talking about weird Easter traditions. So far, the internet's holding steady. Praise Jesus. Thank you very much.
Amen.
Because I don't know if you know, Steve, but whenever stuff starts messing up, it can be a little stressful over
It
here.
can be a lot of stressful after a while.
I got walkie-talkies coming with little ear things.
Oh, cool.
So when Rooster's in there in his room doing his show, I can go 2 minutes to commercial. 2 minutes to commercial. Over.
Wow.
And they won't hear it. It'll be in his ear.
Wow.
Instead of having to say, "You guys ready? Bill, okay, getting ready to start."
Like,
Like yesterday.
yeah.
Or Mrs. Rooster runs back and forth and says, "Are you ready to do commercial?" Well, I tell you what, Steve,
Yes.
I'm almost ready to do a commercial.
Almost.
Almost. Hold on. I'm a weirdo today. Golly.
Hey, I'm right behind you.
Gee willikers.
You know, I didn't have a whole lot of sleep either, and I wasn't working though.
And thank you guys so much for putting up with me. I know it's kind of difficult. So what I'm going to do,
But you know, it's Holy Week, and
it is Holy Week, and
we must act appropriately.
we got the Super Bowl that basically, like, as the pastor from Northwest,
Did we talk about that
he
last week?
he said it's like the Super Bowl
Yeah.
of church services. A lot of people will go to church this upcoming Sunday and then not go all year after that.
Or there's what we call the Eastmas.
Eastmas crowd, yes.
The Eastmas crowd.
Which, if you're that crowd, hey, we'd love to see you a lot more. Just saying.
Yeah.
But we're glad to see you when you're there.
And, you know, we love you just the same.
Yep. So I took our sign down from off of here because I want to. I don't want that sign up there throughout the whole entire. Throughout the whole entire.
By the way, speaking of sign, the AMG sign outside,
Mm-hmm.
it looks sharp.
Yeah, it's backwards though. The way the wind, when the wind blows it that way, it's all written backwards.
Yeah, it is. I noticed that.
So I need to flip it around. Actually.
Yeah. I was going to say something. I thought, nah, I'll leave it alone for now.
All right. So usually Jay's the one helping me with this, and I'm still learning about. We got so much to learn about this equipment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute number 4 so you guys don't hear it pull up, and I'm getting ready to start a commercial. Hang on just a second while I pull it up.
I'll say something when we get back from commercial about what Susan Burrows commented.
Ah, good. All right, so folks, sit tight. We will be right back here on the Morning Drive to talk more about Easter traditions. So without any further ado, I'm going to unmute this and start playing this. And yeah, boom.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
I mean,
All right. So
that was a good commercial. But we were in it.
we were. Let's try that again. Okay. So there they are. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I got a delay, but
Hey guys, talking here to Leighton Flatt. He does entertainment, different kinds, and mostly it's comedy. How old are you?
So that's funny that you ask that. I ask every city we go to, every stage I'm on, I ask the crowd, how old do I look? The average age I get is I look 35. I don't know what you think. I'm 22.
Holy cow, I was going to say 28 to 30.
Yeah, I get it all the time.
The scruffy beard.
The beard, the height, the tattoos.
22?
22. I turned 23 this year.
You're younger than my kid, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I found out the average age difference between me and the comedians I work with is about 10 years.
So why, you come across mature, you come
Thank you.
across seasoned, you look ready. You don't look unaware. How did that happen?
I was raised in a very Christian home. My dad was an old hippie, and my mom was a rebellious military kid. And so I think they had learned their lessons. I was a baby of 4, so by the time they got to me, I was raised pretty strict. And then when I was a kid, I got diagnosed with OCD disorder. And so basically what that meant for me was I had this really big weird thing with black and white, good and bad. And so I was always raised trying to do my best to be good. And so I think that kind of pushed me to always be kind of a squeaky clean kind of guy. And then through Christianity, I always just was lucky enough to kind of turn away all these things. And it made me into a kind of I don't know. I always give it up to Christianity. My parents giving me a decent upbringing to make me an adult that can function.
1 minute.
That's all I can do to keep him busy.
I know who it is. It's Benjamin and Jechaliah's family. When you count who they married their children off to, that makes for 13.
No, it's not them, but you have the number right.
Reuben, Levi, what are you two doing here?
We came to get some water. John offered us some water, and he's getting ready to pour some water so we can take some water back to our house.
Well, here, let me help you with that.
Da 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 da.
All right, ladies and
Charge.
gentlemen, we are back. We're glad that you guys stuck with us. I did not talk to Jay last night, FYI, but he did tell me the night before last that he was staying at that camper or at that campground for 2 nights, and I assume he was just enjoying it. So, as far as I know, he's still doing good. He's
So he got his pedals fixed and
he
everything.
did get his pedal fixed. And
Poor guy.
yeah, it's the foot peg
Yeah,
that broke.
that must have been a real bummer. I mean, poor Jay. He's going along, having a good time, and then that thing kind of put a
It's like boom. It did
Boom.
put a big damper on the day, but he said, and I quote, "It's all part of the adventure." And it
Well,
is part of the adventure.
I'm glad he took it like that, because many people would just, that would be a downer for them, and all they would think about is what happened and why it happened. They wouldn't go on and just. But Jay, he's that kind of guy. Yeah, you can be bummed out about it, but then hey, it's an adventure.
So we've got Susan Burrows did mention something here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. But if you
When
want
you talked about willow switches, I remember when my son made whistles from the twigs from a willow tree. He was carving whistles from different trees, and the willow tree made a better whistle. When you blew into the willow whistle, it was louder and better sounding.
see, what switches can be a good thing.
Now, my question is, do you have to wet... Okay, so do you have to wet your willow whistle? You have to wet the willow whistle,
Really?
do you? Like you would a reed? You have to wet it in order to blow in it?
I've
Wet
seen
your
those.
whistle? You got to wet your whistle before you use it?
Yeah, probably, I would think so.
I'm trying to be funny. And
I know. You know what? It's not working.
Have you seen the stairs at the Stained Glass Theater? No, I have not. Last time I went there was back in high school.
I was there a few years ago and did see it. I don't know if it's brand new, but I did see some stairs, but I don't know if that's what he's talking about.
I have a friend from the last church that I'd went to, and I guess she had an acting part at the Stained Glass Theater. Yeah, I don't know if it was here recently. It was before I moved over to Northwest.
Well, my good friend Stephen Brown, who's a musician, and
Larry said he put those stairs there. He's the stair master.
Oh, got it. I got it because
I try to stay away from stairs. They're, 1 or 2 flights ain't gonna hurt.
they can bring you up or they can bring you down.
Man, I used to do insulating pipe and duct work for a particular company here in town, and we were doing the New Mercy building back whenever they were doing that first big addition. And the sorry, I'm adding our sign back. The stairs or the elevator wasn't working until like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And so I got there at 4 in the morning. So I had to take the stairs all the way up to the 8th floor. That's 16 flights of stairs.
Yow.
And it was great.
See,
I had to stop on the 4th floor, take a break, have a cup of coffee, and then go on up.
You kind of went right over what I was saying and on purpose. I said stairs can bring you up or they can bring you down.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny. Sorry, Steve. I'm a terrible co-host and friend.
Well, that's okay. You know what? We enjoy ourselves here, and if we're super tired, we just act stupid.
Slap stupid. Hello, Mom. Mom says, hello, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mom.
Larry Mountain says, hi, Bev. So Mama's watching. What are you doing up so early, Mama? You're usually up at like 10.
Wow. She's catching the Z's and then getting up and, hey, she wants to...
Just keep my mama in your prayers. Keep Mom in prayers. I
will.
I was supposed to order something for her last night, and I did not get around to it.
Well, there you go, Mom. At least he was being honest.
Yeah. Well, I can order it today. So, anyways. She's, I guess, getting a rocking chair or something like that. And a pressure washer thing that goes on your hose. Anyways, back to the silliness at hand. Okay, so we've got number 3 on the list is the Easter bilby from Australia. So we have the Easter bunny here. They have the Easter bilby.
Bilby.
Because do they have bunnies in Australia? Possibly.
I
don't know. Most everything in Australia will kill you, though.
Yeah, my nephew when he was in Australia, he never said anything about bunnies.
All I know is the chocolate bilby and the chocolate Easter egg here looks absolutely delicious.
Ooh.
Yeah, chocolate. It's one of my weaknesses.
I'll tell you what, man. It's the weekend to have chocolate. Like we got it at a particular store on the way to my doctor's appointment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's full. It's got barrels of candy, and there's like 20 barrels of this candy, and I got my chocolate fix.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. I didn't go overboard. I just got a little fix.
Looks like you've lost a little weight.
Yes, I have 7 pounds already.
And it's noticeable. 7 pounds is a lot of inches. 7 pounds.
Yeah.
5 pounds of fat is like this. Anyways, back on this. Otherwise, we will not get it. We're actually past our time. In attempt to raise awareness about the dwindling bilby population, confectioners in Australia have taken to making chocolate likenesses of this small rabbit-sized marsupial. Aussies can scoff at will, knowing that every bite that they take is helping to save an endangered species. So, tomorrow we'll talk about the world's biggest Easter omelet in France, and a time to splash out in Hungary. And then others like tobacco trees in Papua New Guinea, crucifixion and flagellation in the Philippines, where they beat themselves.
Wow.
I know the picture is just 3 men on 3 different crosses.
Too.
Yeah. Philippian friends? Anyways, the Easter Bunny sees red in Greece. That's what it talks about. Criminal intent in Norway, which I have no idea what that is. That's going to be exciting. And then last but not least, the Great Easter Bunny Hunt in New Zealand, where they hunt the Easter Bunny and not the eggs. So we're going to go ahead and jump off of here and get ready for the next show coming up, which would be A Penny for Your Thoughts with Susan Abar.
Yay!
I almost said that like Randy Byers' wife.
I heard that little...
Gail is so sweet. Hi, this is Gail Barr.
The No, she is one sweet lady. She really is.
All right, so that sound means it is time. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the Morning Drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel, so be sure and tune in then. Also, tune in next for Penny for Your Thoughts, a Bible study for women with Susan Abar, Dana, and hopefully Dawn. I'm not sure what's coming after that. We got a couple of decisions to make on that, whether it's a pre-recorded video or, what have you. So, Steve, again, thank you for being on the show with me today. It really helps. Because I'm lost if I don't have someone to bounce stuff off of.
That's right. And I'm the one to do it. I don't mind.
They have big jackrabbits in Australia, apparently. Anyways,
Can't wait till tomorrow.
until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Steve.